I love filler episodes. In recent years, however, it seems there has been a growing negative stigma around these certain type of episodes. Usually these include that said episodes are boring, slow, don't contribute anything, and that they're pointless side quests. Well, you know what? I call bullshit, sir! Filler episodes are the best thing to happen to media since media came into existence. You're just too dumb to see that, viewer. You know why? Because you're a fool. Because you're an amateur. Thankfully, you've came to the right place. I shall show you why angry people on the internet are stupid and wrong. But before that, I need to equip my gamer lens. Yeah, behold, the gamer lens. Yes, pretty gamer. Exquisite, am I right, my good gentleman? I'll show you. No. Better yet, I'll prove it, and then you'll see just how important these so-called filler episodes are. Let's start strong. The main complaint I often see around filler episodes is that they add zero value and they feel like pointless side quests. Predictably, they aren't, my good friend. You see, episodes that don't advance the story in any major way do actually have reasons to exist besides filling out an episode slot. If the writer, is good. These reasons can range from character development, world building, foreshadowing, and overall making the world just feel more alive. Also, sometimes the writers just want to make something interesting and cool, or just play around with some experimental ideas. It's important to have filler episodes because you can't just have all of that in just a few episodes. It would feel a bit congested, wouldn't it? And if you cut all of that out, you're left with a pretty shallow, boring show, aren't you? Shallow and boring. Kinda like you. I'm sorry that I seem a little bit more prickly than usual. It's just when people with no media literacy barge in and write off well-made episodes just because there isn't 500 cameos in the first 2 seconds, it gets me a little miffed, a little displeased and a little disgruntled, I will admit. Yet think about it. What would you be left with if filler episodes didn't exist? These aspects of a show are very important that you can't just rush or neglect. Let me give you an example of a show that does filler correct. Star Wars The Clone Wars is a good example. In a way, the entire show could be viewed as filler. The only real large overarching story is that of Palpatine's rise to power and Anakin's fall to the dark side. Sure, there are other countless stories and themes presented, big and small, and some that stretch between seasons, but ultimately, most episodes of The Clone Wars don't really advance the main overall story that much. It's only till the tail end of the show where the overall plot majorly advances in every single episode. Mostly every episode anyway. Before then, we only got snippets of Anakin going bad guy mode, and only slow, tiny victories for Palpatine, but it felt good. You always had a sense of Palpatine's plan coming together slowly but surely. And that you always felt that after every few episodes, Anakin felt less like a Jedi and more like something else. All the while, the show was able to tell interesting stories, build themes, expand characters, and just make the world more believable. Even Clone Wars' most pointless episodes are just entertaining and add to the world. Look, I don't deny that bad filler episodes don't exist, okay? But just to write off every single episode in a series that is considered filler just because it's considered filler is stupid, Clone Wars is good, not just because it has an amazing finale, memorable characters, and exciting battles, but also because it took its time. It was able to get you engaged in a world and characters that you wouldn't otherwise care about. It did this not through cramped, to-the-point episodes, but through carefully crafted and entertaining episodes that spanned over seasons. I'd argue that Clone Wars would be nothing without so-called filler. Also, can we talk about that? That word. You're using it wrong. By definition, it means most episodes that are described as filler usually don't fit the bill. So, yeah. Well, now that that little rant is over, we can do outro. Yep. It was a shorty this time, but it was uploaded faster than usual, so that's a plus. A normal size video will be coming out in like a month or less, so keep an eye out. I'll be seeing you in your sleep. Bye.